Hello there. It has been quite a while, I know, I'm sorry about that, but I figured I would start something new, and that would be maybe doing more stuff on cosplaying, because now I have this giant basement that I can use for cosplaying and my sewing stuff, and it, I think, would be of great use to you guys. I don't know. Tell me what you think. So, in March, I went to MomoCon, and that was the first convention that I ever made. Like, I made my costumes, which were 2, and then I helped make another 2, and then another 1, and I guess another 1, maybe, like, so 6 costumes altogether. I helped make, I made my own, and I helped make a bunch of other ones, and they're actually hanging up, so I might show you them. Obviously, I am a beginner at sewing, but I've gotten a lot better than I have since, like, last year when I made my Loki costume, because I only sewed a little bit on that. And with this one, like, I completely made costumes from nothing. Like, I got fabric and just made costumes. And I guess I would consider myself a lot better with, well, maybe I'm like equal parts good with props and making, like, sewing stuff, like, at this point. And so I figured maybe it'd be a good idea for me to just, if you guys have any kind of questions about, like, sewing, because I'm still kind of a beginner, so I'll be able to help you out a little bit. Especially with cosplaying, I'll be able to show you guys, like, what I do when I make costumes, how I manage to try to get them, you know, ready for a convention and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I made for myself. So this skirt and apron set were for my Cinderella costume I made. It's obviously supposed to look really ratty, and it does very well, actually. So that took me no time at all, because we found an easy pattern to do for the skirt. That took like 2 seconds to just cut it out and sew it and everything. And this was the shirt. It's actually 2 shirts that I took the sleeves off of the blue one and attached them to the brown. And that was my first time ever sewing sleeves, and I think I did a decent job, decently. I mean, there are a few things that I could obviously fix, but it's supposed to look kind of grody, so it's her servant's costume, so that was kind of, you know, that. This contraption is my skirt for Vanellope, and I actually used another YouTuber's design. She took Deco Bond, and she made the pleats like that. Obviously, my big pleats are a lot bigger than my, like, the small pleats, but I think it looks overall it looks really good when I wear it, which is what I was looking for. It looks very much like her skirt, and I wanted it to be like these kind of pleats though, because normally when I see people doing it, they just do like a cheerleader skirt pleat, like a normal, like, sewed on pleat, but this one works a lot better than the other pleats, just because it's just so much easier to just make the pleats. And I'll put a link in the description to the tutorial that I used for that if you guys ever need to make pleats and stuff like that. So my Vanellope sweater looks like this. I dyed it myself. I just got the sweater off of eBay for like 15 bucks, I guess. And then I dyed it the right color that I needed, which was my first time dyeing it. Thankfully, I had my friend there to help me because it was very hard. And these strings, I just got some string stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I painted them pink, and I just put them in. It took me a while to get it in the hood, though, I will say. I really, 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 really like how this turned out, because it looks just like the string from her shirt. And then the leggings, they look really crazy because they're not on me. The stripes are made for me. So when I wear them, they look fine, but when I'm not wearing them, they look really creepy. But I dyed these leggings as well. They were white when I got them, and I dyed them the right color, green, so these both were dyed at the same time. Obviously, there's a little bit of color difference, but not too much, actually. It's actually not that bad. I just had my friends paint them while they were on me, and fair warning, it hurts a lot when you take off leggings and they have paint. When you have paint on and you take off leggings, it hurts a lot. Okay? Like, for reals, yo. So yes, I worked really hard on all those costumes. It took so much time and effort and blood, sweat, tears, the whole 9 yards. But in the end, it really was a good learning experience for me. I learned what what I should do to get ready for a convention, what I should not do to get ready for a convention, and that I should not take on 6 costumes at once, because that was not a good idea, because I had my 2 costumes that I tried to put as much effort into them as I could, and I am really happy with the way my Vanellope and Cinderella turned out, because they are what I feel looks best for my costume. Obviously there's little touch-ups and stuff that you will find along the way when you're making costumes that you'll have to do later on. I've realized though that this is such a big part of my life that I can't just write it off as a hobby anymore. Like, cosplaying to me is like a lifestyle. Like, it's so ingrained into what I do every day that I can't see myself in life without cosplaying, because it's just so much of who I am now. And I do have 2 more costumes planned that I want to try to get done before Dragon Con, which takes place at the beginning of September, end of August. There is a second convention that I'm going to in June, but that's June. So if I get the costumes done by June, that would be great, but I'm not gonna rush myself with them. But I am planning on doing Merida, but I'm not going to do her normal dress. I really want to do the dress that she wears at the end of the movie. That's like the one I want to do, and I've been practicing my Scottish accent, and I've already got my wig ordered. It should be here this week, and that I am so excited. It's going to be a challenge, but I have been doing a lot of research. I have been spending countless hours like drawing out what I feel like I should do, figuring out what I need to do for the props and stuff, and I think I have a good idea of what I need to do. Second costume, which I'm not going to start on until I feel I'm more comfortable with what I have done with Merida, because obviously I don't want to start one costume and then go straight onto another costume. I want to get a lot of progress done with my first costume, then do another costume. But I just finished BioShock Infinite, and I really like Elizabeth's character, and I really think that it would be an easy costume for me to make. I say that and then it's not. Definitely a costume that I would love to do, and if I don't get the time to do it, I won't do it, but if I do get the time to do it, I am totally gonna do it. I just really like that character, and I think she's awesome, and she's just helpful, and I like that. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing up to this point. Working and cosplaying are pretty much what I do on a daily basis, besides goofing off and stuff. And it's just been it's a lot easier when you get to know this machine, and I don't think I'm ever going to order a costume like when I started cosplaying. I ordered costumes online. I think I ordered 2. The rest of them I closet cosplayed, but I'm not doing that ever again. I'm definitely going to be able to take my costumes, ideas, and transfer them into fabric and make works of art, I guess, because cosplaying is art. And so when I make my works of art, you know, it really is something that like I just kind of feel good. It's like a weird, like, this is what I'm meant to do kind of thing. And it's just like the best feeling ever. So yes, if you guys have any questions for me about cosplaying, let me know. And I will be making more videos because I feel like it's about time that I start making a lot more videos. I'm stupid and I'm sorry, forgive me. If you guys want, I have more footage from when I went to Disney World. I could put up videos of that. I could make more videos about cosplaying. I could talk about, you know, I could vlog. Whatever you guys want to see, I will do. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you're scared to cosplay, don't let what anybody else says get you down, because you can do it, and there's no bad cosplay, I think. Everyone starts out off the same level, so just get your pattern and your sewing machine or your Goodwill, go to Goodwill, get your stuff, and get going. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.